Guys, DVD Mike, time for another DVD update since I've been spending so much bloody money. There's only a couple of bits this time, but thought I'd lump them into one since I'm going to be spending more on Monday since so much is out on Monday, but hey ho. Starting with a couple I got 2 for $30 in HMV. Poltergeist. I know it's not the best version of it, the best disc with the best extras. For a special edition, for an anniversary edition, it's appalling that there are, well, the extras are things on the paranormal and nothing on the making of the film. Obviously the making of the film's rather storied and rather complex with Tobe Hooper and Steven Spielberg's, well, they're coming to head on the set, if, well, gossips are be to believed. From what people have said though, it's more Tobe Hooper's film than it is Spielberg's film. And I do like the film. It's much better than the useless sequels that they put out there. And it's good to have it in HD. I mean, they might do a special edition later on. You never know, it might be something that they sort of come to in the future, but for the moment it's a disappointing edition, but at least, you know, it's reasonably cheap. I mean, this is the way I built up my DVD collection. Originally was 2 for $15, 2 for $25, 2 for £30 offers, going out by a couple a week, and that sort of built up over there. The second one, the 2 for $30, was starter for $10. Huge fan of the book, which is that one there by David Nichols. I can't remember why I bought the book originally. I just did it on a whim for some reason. I've never heard of the guy, didn't know anything about it. Just thought, you know, I'll buy it and read it, and loved it. And then I found out that they were making a movie adaptation. Wasn't hugely interested, didn't really know anyone in it apart from Mark Gatiss, who plays Bamba Gascoigne. I've never really heard of James McAvoy before this. And I was saying James Corden as well. But obviously since then they've gone on and done more things, and it is a surprisingly faithful adaptation. I think it's funny, it's charming, it's well made. I mean, another one without much in the way of extras and cast and crew interviews, interactive 80s quiz, and that's about all there is. But again, for having the film in HD and £15 each, I'm willing to pay for, considering that's £27 on its own in HMV. I thought it's worth getting. I already own it on VHS, and if we did about another special edition, I'd probably buy that just for my love of the book as well as the film. It's quite well carried across, the acting's good. I know it's very charming, and charm goes a long way with me. Next, due to the snow that was about, and because I caught Faculty on Sci-Fi HD the other day, I thought I'd go back to the, well, not the original, but back to the well in Blockbuster. 2 for $25, got The Thing. Now this is a lot better than the US version that was put out there, in that it does have the Terror Take Shape documentary in its entirety. It's not just picture-in-picture. There are picture-in-picture bits in it, but it is a more complete version. Problem is, since it came out on HD DVD, they bumped up the bitrate to put it on Blu-ray, and for some bizarre reason that I'll never understand, they decided to put DNR on it, so some of the fine detail has been lost just because they decided to, well, I don't know, improve, air quotes, the transfer, even though it never improves the transfer. It looks like crap, it's mushy crap in some places. But again, for the money, it is The Thing. I do own it on Laserdisc, and I'll be keeping the Laserdisc. I've got the PAL Region 2 DVD version, which was a Laserdisc transfer from the Signature Collection, the Universal Laserdisc, with all the same extras. Again, all the extras are on there. It's disappointing again due to the fact that it's been DNR'd, but since it's the way of things, since it was cheap, I'll keep hold of my DVD. For the extras, I'll keep hold of the Laserdisc, just for sentimental reason. I don't have the Signature Collection Laserdisc with all the extras. I've got the Pioneer Cinema Elite Special Edition, or whatever it's called, which has none of the extras apart from the trailer, but the picture quality was better than the DVD at the time. Obviously, even with the digital noise reduction on that disc, it does completely trump the Laserdisc, unfortunately. Have to let the past go sometimes. And next in the 2 for 25 was The Mask. Haven't really seen this since it came out on VHS to rent originally. I'm not a fan with Entertainment Video, and what they've done, they've put Cameron Diaz's head rather badly 5-minute photoshopped over Milo the dog's head for some bizarre reason. This is also now on the DVD re-release. They've put Cameron Diaz on the front to try and sell it more than Jim Carrey, probably because she's I don't know, more a name than Jim Carrey now. I don't understand the meaning behind it. It's not a bad edition. It has got pretty much all the extras that the DVD special edition had. A friend has told me about a special edition director's cut of this, which I've never heard of before. I can't find any reference to online, which is a lot longer that he owns. I have no idea the details on it, but for what it is, it's a fun film. It's silly, but it's probably, I don't know, one of Carrey's best. He needs to go back to some sort of zany silliness every now and again. I mean, he's getting a bit old for... Let's try that end bit again, since the memory card ran out of space. Yeah, it's good fun flick. I do like Chuck Russell, mainly for Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors, which was one of the better Elm Street sequels. I'll show the discs on any of these. It's a Mask, chapter selection. The Thing. This little Promised Gladiator thing there from Universal. Still hasn't come out. Starter for 10. And Poltergeist. So that's it for this little update. There's going to be more early next week because there's so much out next week. Also got a few in the post that hopefully should make it in time for that update. I'll probably hold it off until I get them. But there's those four, and it's DVD Mike saying see you later.